2, 3, check, check, check. There. Test 1, 2, 3, test, test, test. Hey everyone, Bandit here. Welcome back to the channel. We're back in Microsoft Flights in 2024, and for today's video we'll do a little bit of WestJet Ops out of Calgary. We're going to do a quick hop over to Kelowna and then off to Vancouver. We're going to do it in the iFly Max8. These are fun little flights to do. They're short hops, and Kelowna is a beautiful place to fly into, nice valley in the mountains, and we'll get to do some RNP approaches in there. I think VATSIM's online, so hopefully we can keep up with that. But I got Beyond ATC going right now to get out of Calgary because I don't think there's any ATC online right now. So thanks for joining me. If you're new to the channel, take time, hit that subscribe button, sign up for notifications, and you'll see videos like this when I put them out in the future. So without further ado, let's hop in the plane and get things set up for our flight to Kelowna for the first leg. So I have it in a through flight configuration. I've already loaded the flight plan through the Navigraph sim brief here, and we're in Calgary here. We're just going to do a quick hop over to Kelowna in the Rocky Mountains here, and it's about a 40-minute flight, 35-minute flight. So I've loaded the flight, I've loaded the weight and balance into the airplane, and I'm just going to get up the ground chart here. So we're parked here in Calgary, and we'll see what runway we get for departure. But for now, let's just get some ATIS.
Transition level 180. Temporary flight restriction are in effect for Calgary. Advise on initial contact. You have information whiskey. Calgary Airport Information Whiskey, 1 Nine 2 Zulu, surface wind 310 degree, 1 Nine knot, gusting to 8 knot. Visibility 40, broken 3,800 feet, broken 11,000 feet, temperature 13 degree, 2.04 degree, altitude 2 Nine 8, landing and departing runway 35 left, 35 right, transition level 180. Temporary flight restrictions are in effect for Calgary. Advise on initial contact. You have information whiskey.
I love the French accent in Calgary. I don't think I've ever heard that before, but there we go. We'll get our IFR clearance.
Calgary delivery, WestJet 187, Boeing 737 MAX 8, gate 55. Request IFR clearance to Kelowna Airport. Information whiskey.
WestJet 187, Calgary delivery, thanks for whiskey, cleared to Kelowna Airport, runway 35 right, after departure radar vectors bow tag, climb to 10,000 feet, squawk 5526.
Cleared to Kelowna Airport, runway 35 right, after departure radar vectors bow tag, climb to 10,000 feet, squawk 5526, WestJet 187.
Okay, so it's just radar vectors, bow tag off 35.
Contact ground
10,000 feet.
125.35 when ready for pushback or engine start.
It's 345 is the heading.
125.35 when ready, WestJet 187.
345, so runway heading up to 10,000 feet. And that will be our planned departure. So it'll just be runway heading 10,000, expect vectors to the first waypoint. So that's pretty straightforward. If we have any problems, it's weather's not too bad. A little bit cloudy, so we'll just continue straight ahead, stay below the clouds, and come back here if we need to. So that will be our departure brief. Let's go ahead and get our flight plan. So I've got the IRSs aligned. We'll request our flight plan through SimBrief here. While we're waiting for that to come in, we'll just check our overhead panel. Everything is
Ladies
good.
And gentlemen,
We're all
please
fueled up.
confirm the flight information on your boarding pass and take your seat according to the
Check our
seat
hydraulic
number shown
pressures
on the
are
boarding
good.
pass.
Shut off the A
Place
pumps
your
for
hand
pushback.
carry
Normally you
items
shut
in the
these off,
overhead
the
compartment and
A
under
pumps
the
for
seat in
pushback,
front of
so
you.
you don't inadvertently
When opening overhead compartments,
apply
please
hydraulics
take
to the
care that
nose wheel
any
when they're
baggage
pushing
does
back the
not fall
aircraft.
out. Please keep the
Get
aisle
the APU
clear
going.
in order to facilitate access for other passengers by taking your seat as soon as possible. Thank you.
Everything else looks good on the overhead for now. So let's load the flight plan. Got our flight plan here. So it's BOTAG, SIMTA, BIMVO, ROBT for the NORAT 5 in Kelowna on runway 34. So we got Calgary, Kelowna, WestJet 187. And we've got BOTAG, SIMTA, BIMVO, ROBT. That's all good. We'll put the arrival in after. Off runway 35 right was what they had us planned for, and we'll activate and execute that. Do our perfinet, we'll get our zero fuel weight, we'll just get that from the sim. So that's good. Our reserves, our cost index is 18, so that's in there. 320 is our cruise altitude. Reserves are going to be with an alternate back off to Vancouver of 6,000 pounds. We'll put 6.0. And we need 11,200 pounds, and we have 11,200 pounds. So that's all good. Flight level 320, we'll put our cruise winds in of 283 at 31.
Chinook 6 for 5, via uniform
And minus 47.
Taxi to holding point Bravo, runway 35 right, via uniform.
Size deviation of 1, so that's good.
Continue taxi via Foxtrot, Romeo, Bravo.
Okay, so that's all our numbers. Now we need to do our takeoff performance. So we've got 35, 11, 14,000 foot runway, nice long runway here. So we'll go in and select our performance. We'll read all the stuff from the sim. So it's Calgary 35 right. That's all the runway conditions dry.
Boarding is
Plan
now
on.
complete.
All boarding's
Any
complete. Good.
remaining ground crew, please leave the aircraft.
We got flaps 5. We'll have the air conditioning on, anti-ice off. We'll try a D-rate 1. Update the weather.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin door is about to be closed. For flight safety,
And we
the
got
cellular
a little bit of a
functions
crosswind.
electronic devices,
25 degrees
including
off,
cell
so it's not
phones,
too bad.
must be turned off during the entire flight.
So we've got based on flaps 5 and at D-rate 1, assume temperature 50 degrees. All looks good. There's our speed, so we can enter that in.
Flight attendants,
So D-rate
arm and
1,
cross-check cabin doors.
50. Be a flaps 5. Get our CAG from the sim, and we got 38, 39, 46, and they had 39, 40, 47. They're all within 1, so we'll just keep those. So that all looks good. Get our legs page over here. Okay, so let's finish off our cross-check there. So we've got 146.
As we're about to demonstrate the safety features of our aircraft.
So the MCP looks good. We'll get our flight directors on. So runway heading 10,000, 145, sorry, 146.
If I could have your attention for a moment,
Looks good.
we'd like to point out the safety
RTO.
features of our iFly
Parking brake is
Max8.
set.
To fasten your seatbelt,
Transponders
slide
ready
the
to
flat
go.
end into the buckle, pull the loose strap to
Get
tighten.
the APU on the
To release,
buses.
lift up on the buckle, position your seatbelt tight and
Some
low across
bleed
your
air
hips,
going
and wear
for
it
air
anytime
conditioning.
you are seated.
And I think
There are
we
8
are
emergency
pretty much all
exits,
set.
2 forward exit doors, 4 overwing window exits, and 2 exit doors in the back.
So let's see if we can get
Signs
a
overhead
checklist
and lights
going.
on the floor lead to exits. If an
A
evacuation
PDF
is
on my
necessary, follow the flight attendant's commands and leave everything. This aircraft is equipped with life rafts. 2
iPad
life
here I'm
rafts
going
are
to
located
use
in the
for
forward ceiling
checklist.
compartment, and 2 life rafts are located
Or we could
in
just
the
use the
ceiling
one on,
compartments at
that's
the
just before
cabin.
takeoff checklist, so we'll
In
just
the
use
event
those
of a
later.
water evacuation,
I'll use
use
the
the life
before start
vest on your
checklist.
seat. Remove the vest only if told to do so. Pull the red
You
strap
can control
to
the
open
volume
container
for the
pouch.
flight
Remove the
attendant
vest from
briefings.
the
That's the
pouch as
setting
shown
in
on the
here, so
safety
we can just
information
reduce
card.
that a little bit.
Place the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, buckle it in the front, and pull
Okay,
it.
so let's
Once outside,
do the
pull
before
down
start
on the red
checklist.
tab
So
to
oxygen
vest. To manually inflate, blow into the tube at control.
is
Your vest
checked.
has a light
Iris mode selectors are in nav.
Please
Fuel, we
refer
have
to the
11.1, and we need 11.2, but we have, that's good. We have a little bit of root factor thrown in there. Passenger signs are on. Window heat is on. Pressurization mode selector is 3214, auto and set. Instruments, we don't need any specific instruments for the departure, so we just have runway heading, so set and cross-checked. Auto brake is RTO, parking brake is set. Stabilizer trim cutout switches are normal. Rudder and aileron trim are free and 0. Our stab trim is set, 5.85. And, well, not quite 5.85, just set that. There we go. And departure briefing is complete. So we'll request a pushback. I'm just going to double check there's no ATC on Calgary right now. So on Batson, no, it doesn't start till we hit BC. So we'll just use beyond ATC to get out of here, and I'll just use switch to VATSIM once we get airborne. So I'm going to use the CTAF frequency to broadcast on VATSIM as we're pulling out of here. And I better start the VATSIM flying up as well.
118.7, Chinook C45.
Just got to start the vPilot client here, and then we'll get going on our pushback here.
Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
I'll put my mic on too, since I'm going to be broadcasting on there. And it doesn't appear like the mic select has any effect on the VATSIM broadcasting. Try it here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, if I put it on there. Okay, it works. Okay, so let's get ready to do our before start checklist below the line. So I'll put on our beacon, transponder, and looks good. We'll get GSX to get ready for the pushback. We'll ask beyond ATC for some pushback clearance.
WestJet 187, gate 55, request engine start.
WestJet 187, startup approved. Call when ready for taxi.
Wilco engine start approved. WestJet 187.
Okay, so just push back, facing south there to the left, so nose left, tail right. Do the before start checklist below line, so FMC, CDU is set. Oh, I need to get rid of the chocks on here too. So ground services. Be nice if GXX got rid of those for you, so you didn't have to do it yourself. Okay, so we're pushing back, doing a little squirrely maneuver here. I don't know what this is, but okay. Had a GSX profile for this airport, so not sure what that was. So let's do, before start check, let's below the line. So FMC CDU is set. Oh, that's it for the pushback? Okay, that wasn't very far. Hydraulics, or sorry, FMC CDU is set. N1 airspeed bugs are set. Doors and windows are closed and locked. Anti-collision light is on. Transponder is transponding. Before start check is complete. So it'll be packs off. Engine start number 2. It didn't push us back here very far. Which pushes back onto this line here. So I'll have to see if there's an updated profile for this airport here for GSX. We got rotation going into motoring. Yeah, so I've been doing a few flights in the MAX here. We got 25%. Start lever to idle. Yeah, it's been a pretty fun airplane to fly. Nice update for sure. Let me know in the comments if you've been flying it and how you like it. Noticed a couple of bugs. We might see this some today, but for the most part, it's been working pretty good. We got 63%. Started cutout. So no, sorry, not yet. That's on the NG. Oil pressure is good though. 63%. Started cutout. And then you know the start's complete when the little red line disappears on the EGT. The start cycle is complete. And stable on number 2. Start number 1. We're up to motoring. Still haven't got oil pressure yet though. There we go, oil pressure. Some N1. 25%. Idle. Go outside, listen to the sounds, or we can go to the left wing here. Sounds are really nice on this airplane. You get that low rumble of the MAX engines here. Leap ones. Start a cutout. Stable on number 1. Go off. Our hydraulic pressure is good. Might as well check our flight controls while we're here as well. Full forward, full back, full right, full left, rudder left and right. All good. Engine T's and P's are all good. So after start checklists. Electrical generators are on, hydraulics are normal, probe heat is on, start switches are off, AP is off, and start levers are idle detent after start checklist complete. Call for taxi.
WestJet 187, request taxi.
And we should be going out here.
Taxi to holding point Bravo. Runway 35 right. Via Juliet Sierra. Juliet Bravo.
Oh, Juliet Sierra, Juliet Bravo.
Taxi to holding point Bravo, runway 35 right, via Juliet Sierra. Juliet Bravo, WestJet 187.
Okay, and I'll just do a VATSUM broadcast here. Calgary traffic, WestJet 187 is taxiing Juliet Bravo for 35 right departure, Calgary.
Calgary ground, WestJet 187, copy. Taxiing via Juliet and Bravo to runway 35 right for departure.
Okay, we'll get the parking brake off, taxi light on. It doesn't take any power to get rolling here.
United 750, gate 89er, request pushback. United 750, Calgary ground, pushback approved. Face southwest. Pushback approved, face southwest, United 750.
So Juliet Sierra straight ahead. It's all clear. Yeah, I find the max tax is pretty realistically here too. It's lightweight, you don't need any power really to break away. And it builds up speed pretty quick on the taxiways on a long stretch. Okay, so we're taxiing. Let's do the, we got our flight attendants, I think, are ready.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Okay, thanks. Okay, we'll do a before takeoff checklist. Do the line. So we got flaps 5 indicated, 5 planned, 5 indicated, green light, and D10. Flight controls are checked. Trim is 5.85 units. Takeoff data is checked. Set heading select. Recall is checked. For takeoff checklist, complete the line. You can see it builds up speed here pretty quick. I haven't moved the thrust levers at all.
United 750, taxi for departure. United 750, taxi to holding point Bravo, runway 35 right, via Echo Alpha, Echo Bravo. Taxi to holding point Bravo, runway 35 right, via Echo Alpha, Echo Bravo, United 750.
Okay, try to slow down to about 10 knots ground speed for the turn. Just use that here. Yeah, I've been using the real-world traffic through Navigraph with Beyond ATC here for the traffic now, and it's been pretty good actually. Occasionally look on Flight Radar 24 and you see the same flights coming in and out of whatever airport you're flying out of, so it's been working pretty well. There's the de-ice facility, all closed for this time of year, I hope. Look at our engine start switch is continuous. Auto throttle armed. With the transponder and on TARA. The flight attendants have said they're ready in the back, so I think we're all set to go. We just need our lights once we get cleared for takeoff. Anyway, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Hope you had some chance today, if you're a father, to spend some time with your family. I know I'm heading over to my son's for dinner. We're going to bake some pizzas in his pizza oven. That should be fun. But I got a little bit of time to get the stream in, so I thought I'd do that. I try to do this regularly on Sundays. Yeah, a good tip if you want to stay on the center line is just kind of project this tape here right through the center line. And if you do that, you're pretty much on center line, or you can use this little nut on the, just put it to the right of the center line until it's touching.
Air Canada
You can see you're right on the center line there.
Request pushback and engine start.
WestJet 187, contact Calgary Tower 118.7.
Slow down for the turn.
Ladies
Over to
and
tower
gentlemen, we are ready to
118.7.
take off. Please
WestJet
double-check that
187.
the seatbelt is always fastened. Keep all electronic devices switched off.
I think we're all ready. I'll do a broadcast for that soon. Calgary traffic, it's WestJet 187, departing 35 left, or 35 right up to
Calgary Tower, United
10,000 initially, be westbound departure, Calgary.
35 right. United 2459, wind tree 10 degrees, 19 knots, gusting 28 knots, runway tree 5 right cleared to land. Runway tree 5 right cleared to land, United 2459.
Calgary traffic, trailing over kilo 646. We're just on the ground on the west side of the
Holding
airport.
short, runway 35 right.
WestJet 187, hold short of runway tree 5 right.
Hold short of runway 35 right. WestJet 187.
So we got landing traffic there. Oh, there you can see him just coming in right now.
Departure, runway tree 5 right. United 750 tower.
All these United flights, you think we were in Houston or something like that.
Roger that. Number 2, United 750.
So I'll put the flight map up here. Set the parking brake for now until we're ready to go. Yeah, so I'll take a look here, just using Navigraph to look at the traffic and bring it up here. So you can see we got ATC, we got Kelowna, Vancouver, so hopefully we'll have ATC for our full next leg there. But prior to Bimbo, I'll have to give them a call.
WestJet 187, runway tree 5 right. Line up and wait.
They're right.
Runway
That's for landing
35
traffic
right.
there.
Line up and wait. WestJet 187.
We get our strobe light on.
United 2459, exit left at Delta 4. Exit left at Delta 4, United 2459.
Approaching 35 right.
United 750, holding short, runway 35 right. United 2459, monitor ground 125.35. Ground 125.35, United 2459.
On runway 35 right.
United 750, number 2 for departure. Hold short of runway 35 right. Hold short of runway 35 right, United 750. WestJet 187, Calgary Tower, wind tree 10 degrees, 19 knots. Dusting 28 knots. Fly heading 350, runway 35 right, cleared for takeoff.
Heading
Fly
350.
heading 350, runway 35 right, cleared for takeoff. WestJet 187.
40% stabilized. Set thrust. And thrust is set. Good crosswind from the left here.
United 750, runway 35 right. Line up
There's
and
80
wait.
knots.
Line up and wait, runway 35 right, United 750.
There's V1. Rotate. Pause the rake, you're up. That was a good little crosswind there. Heading select. Heading 350. The autopilot on, Command A.
United 750, Calgary Tower, wind tree 10 degrees.
3,000 feet.
19 knots.
We'll
Dusting
bug
28
up.
knots. Fly heading 140, runway 35 right, cleared for takeoff.
We're above the bug there, so we can select flaps 1.
Fly heading 140, runway 35 right, cleared for takeoff, United 750.
And we're above flaps 1, we can raise the flaps up.
WestJet 187, contact Calgary departure 119.8.
Contact Calgary departure 119.8. WestJet 187.
Flaps are up, no lights. Climb thrust, level change.
Calgary departure. WestJet
Good after takeoff
187.
checklist.
Good afternoon. Passing 5,800 feet, climbing to 10,000 feet.
WestJet 187, Calgary departure, identified, climb to 16,000 feet, altimeter 29908.
16,000.
Climb to 16,000 feet. Altimeter 29908. WestJet 187.
Select VNAV. So we got flaps up and the lights.
WestJet 187, turn left, heading 235.
Turn left. Heading 235. WestJet 187.
Do the after takeoff checklist.
Calgary departure.
So air conditioning, pressurization, good climb rate, cabins pressurizing is set. APU is off, engine start switches are off, landing gear is up, flaps are up, no lights, and auto brakes off, and takeoff checklist complete.
Altimeter 29908. Climb to 17,000 feet, altimeter 29908, United 750. United 750, resume on navigation. Roger, resume on navigation.
I'll just make a broadcast on bats in here that we're clearing the zone to the west. Calgary traffic, it's WestJet 187, just passing through 10,000 westbound out of Calgary, clear the zone. Calgary. Switch over to 228. Through 10,000, get the landing light off. We're below 10, so let's get some engine anti-ice on. As we go through the cloud here.
Roger, we'll head direct BOTAG, then resume
Direct
on
BOTAG.
navigation, WestJet 187. Thanks.
Execute. LNAV. Yeah, so going through a little bit of cloud here. The when the TAD is 10 or below, you put the anti-ice on. Scale out for the FO here a little bit. See a bit more of the route. Yeah, not much to see leaving Calgary here. Hopefully, I think the weather in Kelowna is really nice, so just actually go on here and have a look. For the performance, I think it's under. We've got weather, Kelowna.
WestJet 187.
Yeah, it's clear skies in Kelowna, so it should be nice.
Center on 133.3, WestJet 187. Edmonton Center, WestJet 187.
So I'm going to squawk 2000 since VATSIM hasn't assigned us a squawk yet, so I'll put that in.
WestJet 187, reset transponder, squawk 5526.
Okay, I'll let this guy see 5526 and then I'll switch
Squawk
it back.
5526, WestJet 187.
15 for 16.
Edmonton Center, identified. Climb flight level 320. Climb flight level 320, WestJet 187.
So put 320 in. I'll just put a higher altitude for now because it captured the altitude, so you need to get a higher altitude and hit alt intervention to get it back to the climb. So it's back to VNAV speed, and then I'll put 320, I think he said. That was our cruise altitude, so I'll go to VNAV. Yep, 320 was our cruise altitude. Yeah, so if it captures, it goes to VAlt, and to get it back to V speed, you just need to get a higher altitude in your window and then hit alt intervention, and then it'll go back to VNAV speed, which is the climb mode in VNAV. Otherwise, it'll level off at whatever the last selected altitude was. Okay, we're accelerated to 280, going through transition, set standard, and 3 times set. So let's look in our weather here. So the weather, Kelowna was winds out of the north a little bit, 3309, 9 miles, clear skies, 24 degrees, altimeter 3000. So they're probably going to be using runway 34, and that's what they had planned for us there, runway 34 in Kelowna by the Nora 5 arrival. So since we don't have a very long segment for, you can see top of climb, top of descent is pretty short, we'll start setting that up already. So let's go get our approaches in. So if I go to Kelowna, star, Nora 5. So we're coming in via Rob T, so we'll be following this route, and for 34 you go around this way to Ambat. So that will be our arrival. So an approach for runway 34, they got these great RNP approaches, so like the RNP Zulu 34 comes in via Ambat here, and then just flies this nice curved approach right down to the runway, so we'll use that one there. So it'll be the RNAV 34, Zulu 34. That's going to be what we're going to load up for today's. And the airport in Kelowna is runway 34, 9,000 feet long. And the terminal's down here, so we'll probably land, exit here, taxi back down. So let's load that up. Get that in the box. And so I'm going to put 2,000 in now, and I'm going to close beyond ATC, and then I will put 22.8 for here, and I think the Kelowna look up the Vancouver controller. 33.7, I think. That's ready to go when we get there. Okay, so I'm set up now for VATSIM. I got Beyond ATC closed out. So they should be giving us a call around Bimbo there. So let's load up some arrival departure. So Kelowna, Market 5 by Rob T for the RNAV Zulu 34 by Ambat. Execute that. Let's open up our cruise altitude a little bit, so it gives us a little bit of time. Perfect. So we can't bring this down, but so we got, let's just check the waypoints and altitudes real quick. We got Rob T 12.4 below or above, Eblil 11 or above, and then Norup 10,000 or above 210. So let's check those. Rob T 12.4 above, 11 or above, 210 below, and 10 or above for Norup, so that's good. And we've got VVOT 210 or below, VVOT 210 max, and 10,000 or above, then Vimlo and Ambat. Vimlo, Ambat is 210 or below, and hard at 8,000, and that's all correct there. And then for the approach, we've got after Ambat, same restriction, and we got Pendo, that should be 7,000 or above. You can see 7,000 for that segment. Then we got Zudvo at 56 or above. We got Pendo 700 or above, Zudvo 5,600 or above, and max 190 knots. And then we've got Botet 5 or above and Zubom 4,400 or above. So we've got Botet 5 or above, Zubom 4,400 or above. Then we got Mado 39 or above, and Oddkim at 3,200 or above. That's good. Then we got Bobak at 2,460 or above, and then the runway 34, that's at 1420. This approach is going to be Otpov and Leonard 8,000. So that's Otpov, Leonard, so climb 340 track to Otpov, right turn to 8,000 on track of 021 to Leonard. So all the waypoints and altitudes look good. There's our VATSIM guy calling us up. He would like us to call him on 34.7. And I'm going to get the Kelowna ATIS.
Alpha Oscar, climb flight level 430. 430, straight Alpha Oscar.
Vancouver, WestJet 187, climb in 296 for 320.
WestJet 187, Vancouver Center, good day, block 5526.
Sorry, say again?
Block 5526.
5526, roger.
Yeah, apologies, my internet isn't the best.
Yeah, no worries. So the squawk is in.
WestJet 46, runway 34, altimeter 298, taxi via Charlie Delta, or Echo if you can make it.
Roger, Charlie, that's it.
So we'll wait till we get to our cruise segment, then we'll finish up setting up for the approach there.
WestJet 187, Vancouver Center, you are identified. It'll be runway 34 in Kelowna, and I'll have a... I'm just going to check the number, make sure it goes to 34.
Okay, check. We're planning the RNAV Zulu 34 via Ambat there. for WestJet 187.
WestJet 187, roger. You can plan for that.
Perfect. So we're at 320.
WestJet 187 at your discretion, descend 16,000, the altimeter for Kelowna to 2998.
Our discretion 16,02998, WestJet 187. So 299.
6, you're leaving my airspace to the south here shortly. Seattle offline, surveillance services are terminated, and on rate 168.
2998. Our discretion 16,000, so we can put that in now.
Delta T-Tide, welcome to Vancouver, taxi to the terminal via Mike and Tango.
And then it will start, it'll stay at this altitude and start the descent automatically at our top of descent. So now we can, so we've finished setting up for the approach. We'll just clear that out of the scratch pad. That comes in there when you set a lower altitude if you're still in a cruise segment in case you want to enter that into your cruise. So you just clear that out if you don't need it. So we verified the waypoints and altitudes for the navigation setup. So when you're doing an RNP approach, you have different minimums. You have 0.2 or 0.1. So our course is going to be 340 on this, our final course, and then weather's good today, so we don't need the lower minimums. You can see you can get a little bit lower with 0.1 than 0.2. So 0.2 is fine. So we set 340 for our inbound course. And then for the RNP requirements, you go to the prog page. You go to prog page 4. And this shows you your actual RNP right now. So right now it's 2.0 and 400 vertical. And for approach, the default is 0.3 and 125. But we actually want it to be 0.2, so we need to physically force it to 0.2. So you go 0.2, you put it up here in the RNP requirements, and now you can see you're set up for the approach at 0.2, 125. If you needed a different vertical requirement, 125 is default, and that's fine. But if you need a different one, then you'd have to do the same thing here. You'd have to set your vertical requirements. But anyway, so we're set up. 0.2, 125 is set. So that's the setup requirements for an RNP approach. You have your course and you have your RNP requirements set based on the approach that you're doing. If you're doing a regular RNAV approach, if you're not doing an RNP approach, then 400 is the default for vertical, and you can just leave it at 400. Okay, so all the waypoints altitudes are verified, the RNP setup requirements are complete, and then you have to have terrain on both NDs, or at least one ND. You can have weather on another one. We don't have any weather right now. We'll clear the cloud. I'm going to shut off the engine anti-ice. Okay, so let's brief the approach. So we're going to be coming in by the Nortup 5 arrival by Rob T. So it's Rob T, 12 or above, Eblo, 11 or above, Max 210, 10 or above, VVOT, Max 210, 10 or above, and then AMBAT, Max 210, hard at 8,000. That links up nicely with the RNAV Zulu. And we have AMBAT, and I'm not going to rehash all these altitudes, but we've already verified them. They're all good. So we're going to be crossing AMBAT 210, 8,000. Then we're going to follow the LNAV, VNAV track in on the approach. And the weather is VFR, so it's just a visual backed up by this approach. So we don't need any minimums, but if we did need minimums, we would put in 1872 into our for our barrel mins here. We don't need that today. So that's the approach. In the event of misapproach, we'll just do as published, track 340 up to Otpov, then to Lanier at 8,000. And we'll do that following the LNAV track. And when we touch down, 9,000 foot runway, so we'll plan to exit at Alpha here delta down here somewhere for the parking for the gates. So let's do our performance for landing. And we'll get the data from the sim now that we have everything loaded in. So runway 34, just over 9,000 feet, dry runway. Plan flap 30. Air conditioning on, anti-ice off, brakes, we'll do auto brake 3. Reverse is all operating, no non-normal checklists. It's nice to see because there is actually non-normal checklists, landing, different landing charts for those, so they actually have that in here, which is kind of cool to see.
It'll be the
we'll get the latest weather.
Or correction, 26, right? Tell me like the
and calculate.
one of the RNPs.
And we have 9,000 feet. Auto brake 3 is going to be VREF plus 5 of 149.
Okay.
6,000 feet, so that'll get us stopped, no problem.
RNP for one of the islands.
So that's the plan right now. So the approach briefing is complete. So let's do a descent checklist. So pressurization, Kelowna is 1,400 feet, so that's set.
Sorry, flight level 280, 208.
Recall is checked, instruments are set and cross-checked, and then the nav systems are set for the RNP. Landing data is VREF, so we need to set our ref. 30, speed 144 is set. Auto brake we said was 3, and approach briefing is complete, so that is the descent checklist complete.
And tell me what approach best you'd like.
So you can see it's a nice quick trip. You don't have a lot of time to get things set up, but it's doable.
And if we can, we can expect the ILS 260.
On a short trip like that too, you can actually load the approach, what you're anticipating on the ground in Calgary, and verify all that stuff before. Just so you're not so rushed when you're in the air. Beautiful day in the Rocky Mountains here.
WestJet 46, proceed direct Marriott, of course.
And that looks realistic. Everyone's got their window shades closed. It's such a beautiful day. It's crazy. Still lots of snow in the Rocky Mountains here. A little less over this side.
Your 57 winds 210.
Let me know in the chat or the comments if you've ever flown into Kelowna. It's definitely a beautiful arrival if you have nice weather. So we can go to plan mode and you can see the layout of the approach here. So coming in on the arrival here to Ambat, and then it transitions nicely to the approach. And we've got lots of terrain coming into basically can ease into the valley here to come up to the airport.
So 2089, do you want the ILS or the RNAV?
We can get the Kelowna ATIS on number 2. That's 27.5, I think the ATIS is 27.5. Just have a listen to that. should be able to pick
We'll
that
show
up.
46 on the Island Zulu, runway 26 right approach with the Goric transition.
Island Zulu, 6 right approach, check it for okay.
Vancouver 2279, Alpha Vancouver, where are you parking today?
Here, we're just coming up to our top of descent.
I have not checked yet, it's not zero. And that's on my team check. Zero 227.
Yeah, that's perfect. Just get back to me when you have it.
Okay, so
You're all good.
So for shooting this RNP approach, once we get cleared for the approach, there's kind of two ways you can do it. If you go into your settings page,
Pacific 189, do you have that approach you want yet, or?
Yeah, I set
and
that
you go to your
left ILS.
My
autopilot.
Get it. Depart
If you enable
330.
enable integrated approach navigation, IAN approach. So not all 737s have this function. It's an option you can get from Boeing. So IAN approaches, it allows you to fly an RNAV approach very similar to the way you would fly any ILS approach. So you just arm the approach and then it'll fly the approach. It's very similar to an ILS approach. If you don't have that feature, you can still do RNP approaches. You just do it in LNAV, VNAV. So I've got it on here, so we can talk about both there, but that is an option. And the 737s I flew in the past, I didn't have IAN approaches. Now I've flown the 787 and it did have that function, so I've used it in the 787, but not the 737.
Gate 66, taxi to Mike, Juliet, and Juliet Alpha.
So basically, if you don't have IAN approaches as part of your equipment, then when you get cleared the approach, you set the lowest elevation, so you can set.
112, airborne, contact industry frequency.
Some operators set the field elevation, some will set the FAF elevation, just to get the approach flying LNAV, VNAV path down to a lower altitude, and then once you get to 1,000 feet, you reset your misapproach altitude at that point, and then once it gets down on the approach segment, it'll stay in LNAV, VNAV, even though you change the altitude here. The other option with the integrated approach navigation is you, once you're on the approach segment, you can arm the approach just like you do in ILS, and then you'll have final approach course and glide path as armed elements on your approach here. So we'll use that today.
Altimeter 205 and when ready to descend 16,000.
So you don't have to necessarily have the IAN capability on your plane to fly these
approaches. Would you like T6 right? Closer to the international terminal for taxiing there? Or would you still like T6 left?
I think we are far enough that I can just quickly change to 126 right, and if it means lower tax, then I would appreciate it.
So while I'm doing that, I'm going to do my next flight plan up on VATSIM for the next leg, which will be to Vancouver.
Correction from Calgary 4423.
So the next leg, the real-world flight is flown by the Q400, but they are flown occasionally by 737s. But today the real flight would have been flown by a Q400. But we're obviously going to stay in the max for it.
Center, WestJet 112, we're passing 1,000 feet.
WestJet 112, Vancouver Center, identify and climb 16,000.
16,000, WestJet 112.
WestJet 46, when ready to send 16,000, the Vancouver altimeter 3005.
When ready 16,000, and take it for
Yeah, so our next flight's going to be about 40 minutes as well. Nice quick
Vancouver
flight.
Center, Palenka, Super Viking, November 67606 Victor. We are in Campbell River looking for the IFR to Alert Bay with information.
So we're here on the track coming into Rob T.
Number 6706 Victor, Vancouver Center, good day.
I mentioned this before in the last video on the VNAV.
Kelsey 1 departure, flight boundaries.
When you're doing VNAV path descents, there's usually a magenta speed band here, and for some reason it's not incorporated in this airplane. And like I said, I don't know for sure if that's just an option that you can purchase from Boeing, but it's what I'm used to having when I do the real plane for VNAV descent. So it would show you a speed band that the plane is trying to maintain. And if you go below the speed band, it's going to add thrust like it is right now. It does all the things correctly. It adds thrust when it needs to. And then you're going to get drag requirement messages if you go too fast here. So you'll get a scratch pad message saying drag required. So it does those things, but there's just no display of the speed band that it's trying to maintain.
Roger. Rockfish 33, turn 1 right, heading 30, that's on 3000.
One thing you can add here is descent winds too. So if you go to VNAV, descent forecast, you can request those and load those in. That'll help your path information as well.
110, show 112.
Stretch at 541, descend 10,000.
So we'll load that. The altimeter was 2918. We'll execute that. So that's just your descent winds. It's going to help calculate your path a little bit better.
Pacific 2089, turn left heading 290, put it the Alice Zulu, 926 left approach.
I don't see too much traffic coming in here, so we shouldn't have really any issues.
WestJet 112, left-hand turn, heading 080, climb flight level 350.
080, climb 350, WestJet 112, thanks.
WestJet 46, descend 12,000.
Yeah, strange. We're not picking up that ATIS 127.5.
Antenna Rockfish 33, confirm if it's 360 or 030.
Rockfish 33, correction, fly heading 305 now.
305, Rockfish 33.
Alright, so I just need to send the Jeffrey vectors.
We'll get our gate information here too, broken areas.
My apologies, I didn't get it.
Well, there's a terminal,
No worries,
so we've got the various
Rockfish
gates here, so any one of these will be fine.
Vancouver Center, Sierra Alpha Oscar, can we level out at 39,000?
4 Sierra Alpha Oscar, climb flight level 390.
Climb 390, Sierra Alpha Oscar.
WestJet 112, proceed direct rapid on course.
Direct on course, WestJet 112, sir.
WestJet 112, proceed direct rapid.
Direct rapid, WestJet 112.
Yeah, it looks so real, I almost feel like I'm flying into Kelowna here.
WestJet 187, descend 10,000, follow the altitude restrictions on the star.
Okay, 10,000, follow the restrictions on the star, WestJet 187. So we're cleared to 10,000 and we just have to follow the restrictions. So that's almost like a descent via.
Vancouver Center, November 6706 Victor, ready for departure, runway 30, IFR.
So there's 10,000. As long as we're in VNAV, we will meet all these restrictions on the star here. So
your clearance is out now. If not, clearance is void if not airborne by 20500. Okay, clear for departure, clearance void if not off by 20500.
we're going to basically come in and there's the valley. We're going to end up going down around here. Coming into Kelowna is down around here, I think.
Kelowna information Lima.
Oh,
Weather
there
at
we go.
2000 Zulu. Wind 3, Kelowna information Lima. Weather at 2000 Zulu. Wind 300 at 11 gusting 20. Visibility 9er. Sky clear below 2000. Temperature 25. Dew point 4. Altimeter 29er 8. Approach RNAV or visual runway 34. Landing and departing runway 34. Advise Vancouver Center of Preferred Approach. TDC available on request. Inform ATC you have information Lima.
For IFR to Victoria.
Kelowna
got,
information
Lima.
Lima. Weather at 2000 Zulu. Wind 3.
Okay, we have Lima. The winds are a bit gusting.
503
11
Vancouver
gusting,
Center,
20.
good afternoon. You're cleared to Victoria by the Vancouver 4 departure. Flight climb route, departure runway 26 left, squawk 7747.
There's transition.
To Victoria,
2998.
For departure, plan route, squawk 7747,
2998 set 3 times.
503.
Lifton 503, read back correct. Push and start back to discretion. Call me back out of text.
Yeah, so if the winds are less than 10 knots, 10 knots or less, you just add 5 knots to your, so we fly the approach at 149. But because of the gusts, we'll
Vancouver Center, November 670.
we'll add half the gusts, so we'll add 10 knots, so we'll make that 154 will be our approach speed. So it'll be rep plus 10.
Number 6706 Victor, roger, your departure validation still valid until the time set.
Roger, will be right back.
And the TAT's below 10. We're going to hit a little bit of cloud here, so we'll turn our engine anti-ice on. So engine start switch is continuous, engine anti-ice on. And then you verify TAI, thermal anti-ice on for the engines. And you just do that when you're flying through any cloud, below 10 degrees.
Pop off the Yankee 2089, Vancouver winds 2107, clear to line runway 27 left, departure 26 left.
So as you can see, you can use VATSIM and transition, or use beyond ATC and transition to VATSIM. It's a bit of a pain sometimes, but it's doable. Especially with the squawks, because beyond ATC wants a certain squawk, and then you want to have a generic squawk in here.
Alpha Yankee 2089,
or VATSIM.
winds 2107, clear to line runway 26 left. Papa Alpha Yankee 2089 Heavy, Vancouver Center. Rockfish 33, turn left heading 290, clear to ILS Zulu, runway 26 left departure.
Turn left heading 290 and clear to the ILS Zulu 26 left departure, Rockfish 33.
Vancouver Center, Bruno's 503, ready to taxi. We'd like if
And our speed's already come back for the restriction at VVOD there, 210 or below. We had that restriction or up to, so
if you want, I can give you altitude.
it's right at your, just above your up speed, so that worked out well. If it was below your up speed, you would have to select flaps 1.
Runway 26 left, altimeter is 3005.
But this worked out pretty well.
Alpha Alpha 2 works for 26 left.
I think that's how the approaches are designed. They don't want to really restrict you below 210 too early unless they have to, but because a lot of planes will have to select flap to get that speed below 210. So we're coming back. Belts actually never turn them off, so short flight, so I'll just cycle them through so the flight attendants know we're coming in here.
WestJet 46, descend 9,000. WestJet 46, descend 9,000.
Oh, 9,000.
So there's Kelowna Airport right there. This is Lake Okanagan, I think. Does it say it on the
WestJet 541, descend 5000.
Anyway, so we're going to fly down this valley and pick up the approach coming in this way. So we're going to be kind of coming down this segment here over the town and into the runway here.
4423, descend 7000. Rockfish 33 heavy, or correction, not heavy. You're number 2 to land behind a A340 rolling out right now. Winds 2107, clear to land 26 left.
26 left, clear lane, we'll caution the wait. Rockfish 33.
I think we're pretty much the only guy coming into Kelowna right
Number
now.
6706, Victor, you're identified. Proceed direct Kelsey on course, time 10,000.
Proceed direct Kelsey on course, time 10,000, thanks for patience.
Yeah, so I think we're going to be coming down this way, coming down the south side of the lake here.
Blue nose 503.
Down this way into the airport through here.
Blue nose 503, roger, continue and show that flight back.
Yeah, definitely a beautiful approach flying into this area.
46, descend 4000 via the star restrictions.
4,000.
WestJet 541, safe speed.
1280, active jet 51.
A little bit fast.
WestJet 541, sorry, say again.
Use a little bit of speed brake just to
Do
keep
you
the
mean
speed
the
under
indicated
control.
or the ground base?
WestJet 541, indicated please.
Alpha 235, active jet 51.
WestJet 541, roger, speed 200 or less.
200 or less, active jet 51.
WestJet 187, descend 8,000, correction 9,000.
Send to 9,000, WestJet 187. It's 9,000. That was 11 for 10, but we're at 9,000 now. Okay, we're clear of the cloud. We can put
Canada
the anti-ice off.
20 heavy, descend 167.
Descend 167 near Canada 20 heavy.
Encore 58, 15 runway 26 right, information Romeo is active in Vancouver, altimeter 3005, on the ILS Blue approach.
Close to 10,000. We'll get our landing lights on. Seatbelts are on.
Okay, Encore 5815.
Let's do an approach checklist. Altimeters 2998 set. Cab notification is complete. So we'll say flight attendants prepare for arrival, and there we go. Checklist complete.
Can we go direct Correct, or should we switch for vectoring?
That's 10 for 9.
423 negative, wait for my vectors when we reach premises.
Roger, wait for vectoring after the report for 23.
Question 187, via AMBAT, you cleared the RNAV Zulu runway 34 approach.
Good RNF Zulu 34 via AMBAT, push up 187. Okay, we're clear for the approach, so you can set lower altitude here. Airport elevation is pretty common, but sometimes operators might set the FAF altitude, so set 1,400 feet for the field elevation. That'll keep us going in LNAV, VNAV. And then once we're on a published, if I hit approach now, it doesn't do anything. Once we're on the approach, though, it'll arm the
runway 33
final approach course and the glide path for us with the integrated approach navigation. Or you can just fly in LNAV, VNAV all the way down.
Prince George, weather altimeter 3013, information hotel is active, runway 33, climb the RNAV Zulu approach and POP transition.
So a little bit fast still, but we're within 10 knots. We're going to put flap 1 out, that'll get our speed back a little bit.
Sierra Alpha Oscar, proceed direct to NPOP.
Direct NPOP, Sierra Alpha Oscar.
Center Rockfish 33 is clear and Alpha, taxiing feature.
Rockfish 33, roger, taxi Alpha Alpha Romeo, Premier Expression 65.
Off Romeo.
And when you're in VNAV and your speed window's closed, the flap will automatically
Lunos
bug up for you.
503,
So,
call me airborne, wind 210 at 7 from Alpha 2, clear for takeoff from 8265.
And call you airborne from Alpha 2, clear takeoff from 8265.
Vancouver Center, Sierra Alpha Oscar. The airport does not have an RNAV on our instrument. Can we get a visual?
okay, I'm gonna go flap 5, just to get the speed
Sierra
back a
Alpha
little
Oscar,
better cover.
Roger. Plan the visual approach on 833, but do you still
Okay,
have
so now if I
NPOD?
arm the approach, you can see it arms final approach course and glide path.
We do not. If you spell it out for us, I can try.
So that's the integrated approach navigation.
Sierra Alpha Oscar, NPOD is Echo Mike.
So it's similar to an
Alpha
ILS,
Oscar,
except it would say localizer and glide slope. For an RNAV approach, it says FAC, which is final approach
Canada
course,
20 to
and glide
7,000.
path.
7,000, Canada 20.
And I think I need to be below 190 at the next waypoint there, so that's coming back pretty good. Let's go flaps 10 to help me out, and the speed limit for flaps 10 is 210.
Upper
So we're good.
5815,
So
when ready,
10.
continue descent 10,000.
Alright, one ready down to 10,000 for encore 58.
Blue Nose 503 through 700, 800 for Alpha 265.
Lunos 503, you're identified, climb 6,000.
Climb 6,000.
Yeah, definitely a beautiful approach. Definitely a fun one to fly in the sim. All these RNP approaches into Kelowna are really nice. Let's bring our heading around.
Vancouver Center, Sierra Alpha Oscar. Any altitude you want us at by MPOS?
Sierra Alpha Oscar, Roger, standby 1, I'll let you know.
So this should capture sometime when we're inside, closer on the approach here. So once we're probably inside Matto, it should capture those, inside the FAF, it should capture the approach course and the glide path.
Sierra Alpha Oscar, the RNAV will recommend MPOV to be at 5,200 feet. You can climb that if you'd like.
5,200.
And there's the airport
Sorry,
over
what's
there.
that last part for Sierra Alpha Oscar?
Sierra Alpha Oscar, just that's it. 5,200 MPOV, please. Lunos 503, turn left heading 150.
Left heading 150, 503.
WestJet 46, clear at the Isle at Zulu runway 26 right approach.
05, 26, left heading.
Exit jet 541, turn right heading 170.
Does a great job flying these curved approaches here.
Point 170, exit jet platform.
Lunos 503, plan
Seeing all this
the
terrain at night
past
could be a little
8 arrival,
disconcerting. if
runway
you weren't doing
09
this approach.
in Victoria, and proceed direct. No, just program that in and let me know when you have
Hi,
that.
Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
attention 12 receive requesting high flight.
Okay, so let's start getting configured here.
2,500.
Get some gear
Do it
down.
once.
Flap 15. And you can see it's captured the glide path, so that
And,
opens up your speed window here.
20 heavy, descend 5,000.
So we'll have to bug flap 15 ourselves.
5,000 there, Canada.
So engine start switches continuous. Speed brake is armed. Let's do landing checklist of the flaps.
Still got lost to 7,000.
So engine start switches are continuous. Speed brake is armed. Landing gear is down. Flaps, holding out the flaps.
3,000, sorry, I think
Let's go flaps 25, 30. And we want to set, I said, because of the gusty winds, 54.
Jet 541, turn left heading, correction, right
And
heading.
complete landing checklist.
230
Flaps
Island
30, green light. Landing
Zulu,
checklist is
runway
complete.
26.
Just waiting on landing clearance.
Zulu, approach runway 26 left. Exit jet platform.
WestJet 46, winds 2107, clear to land runway 26 right.
In Vancouver.
Set my heading 340.
Roger, stand on.
WestJet 187, final 34.
1,000.
Direct to me, but Blue Nose 503.
WestJet 187, final runway 34.
Vancouver spot 44, request IFR community Edmonton information room.
There's 1,000 feet. We'll set the misapproach altitude.
Canada 210,
8,000
Roger,
feet.
stand by one.
WestJet 187, final 34.
WestJet 187, wind 30011, gusting 20, clear to land on 834.
Clear line 34, WestJet 187. So still gusty
Thanks,
winds,
Tom.
still at 10. Clear to land. And we'll get the autopilot off.
Canada 1612.
That was the
Vancouver
runway
Center,
awareness
hello,
system.
stand by, number 2.
Sector Jet 541,
500.
WestJet 541, your speed restriction was 200 or less. The speed, that's your discretion. So cancel speed.
400.
Get the all throttle off.
Okay, forgot about the left. Cancel speed restriction and we are 47.
300.
Thank you, Jet 541.
Roger.
200. 100.
Air Canada 210, you're clear to Edmonton by the Vancouver 4 departure. Flight
50.
plan route departure on
40.
26 left,
30.
block 1555.
20.
A little bit
10.
long.
5.
Touchdown. Bursars, speed brake.
For departure, runway 26 left, squawk 1555, Air Canada 210.
Canada 210, read back correct. Person starts out your discretion. Call me back.
Call back for taxi, Air Canada 210.
Blue Nose 503, Victoria,
60
runway
knots.
09, Victoria altimeter 3005.
Auto brake disarm.
Yes, active. Plan the RNAV Zulu approach, and I'll get you transition.
Well, welcome to Kelowna.
RNAV Zulu approach for 09, and while you do that, we'll go over and get the ATC. Blue Nose 503.
And Blue Nose 503, it's going to be the RNAV Zulu with the DAXI transition, runway 0.
And there's the windsock, pretty much what we expected.
Blue Nose 503. We're good with that. That's the transition.
We'll exit at Alpha.
Nose 503.
For 5815, descend 5000.
Down 5,000, rock, work with David.
The lane lights off. Exit light on.
WestJet 541, caution traffic on the parallel, it's rolling out right now. Winds 2107, clear to land on 260 knots.
Alright, we take care of the traffic and get around runway 26 left. Exit Jet 51.
Thank you, Center. Good day, WestJet 335 with CYYC-CYLW-CYVR, 27 miles north of Golden.
WestJet 335, Vancouver Center, hello. Squawk
Okay, we'll get the view going.
0105.
Start switches off.
Sierra Alpha Oscar, one ready, descend
Beats off.
16,000.
16,000 Sierra Alpha Oscar, I was just about to call you.
We'll just taxi
Vancouver Center, hello, gate Bird 48.
down to gate
04, Quebec Heavy, Vancouver
Gate
Center,
6
hello.
maybe.
Squawk Island.
Show 187 is clear 34. We'll just taxi to gate 6.
WestJet 184, Roger, taxi Delta Charlie to the gate, if I can remember that correctly. And if your discretion, thanks, fine.
Delta Charlie, thanks. Yeah. So Delta
05,
Charlie.
Quebec Heavy, you're identified, flight level 309, welcome on board.
So Delta Charlie into the apron.
Thank you.
WestJet
So
335, you're
flaps.
identified, flight level 380, welcome on board. Qatari 4423, heavy turn left heading 350, vectors for final.
Get GSX to set us up for a gate here. Gate 6 should be fine.
We can go to gate 4.
WestJet 46, Roger, gate 46 by Mike, Juliet, Charlie, if your discretion, thanks, fine.
Mike, here is the Charlie for WestJet 46, thank you for the details.
There's a reserve fuel, but that's okay, we're on the ground, so
Sector is 20 miles
not a huge deal.
east of Alert Bay 10,000, request contact approach.
Transponder.
Victor. Roger, the contact
Hold
approach
on.
is approved. I got no weather information at your
Staff trim,
destination.
we can reset.
I will contact you shortly again. Just contact approach, please.
So after landing checklist, stab trim is reset, flaps are up, no lights, speed brake is down, auto brake is off, radar transponder,
turn left heading
standby transponder mode, probe heat is auto or off, start switches are off, APU is started, and on buses after start checklist complete. So Charlie is right there, and we'll taxi in for gate number 6.
Blue Nose 503, proceed direct exit at Daxi, clear to RNS 0909 approach.
So gate number 6, we come in at Charlie, should be a left right turn.
Air Canada 1612, have your clearance advisor to copy.
Air Canada 1612, ready to copy.
Canada 1612, be cleared to Vancouver by the Max 6.
Hopefully the Air Canada is not at our gate.
Departure runway 34, squawk 4261.
Alright, clear the Max 6 departure runway 34 and clear the route filed in squawk 4261 for Air Canada 1612.
Canada 1612, read back correct, push and stretch at your discretion, call me back and ready for taxi. Canada 20, turn right heading 170 vectors for final.
And it does look like that Air Canada is at our gate, so I guess we'll pick gate 7.
Set ship 541, welcome to Vancouver, taxi Alpha Alpha Romeo, 8 your discretion, thanks for flying.
Taxi Alpha Alpha Romeo, 8 my discretion, access channel 51, good job.
Oh, gate 7. Okay, we get the taxi light off. There's our marshaller.
Vancouver Center, move to Air Canada 839 or jet from GAG.
Canada 839 or Vancouver Center, hello, squawk 1435.
1435 for coming to 839.
Canada 20, turn right heading 130, clear the ILS Zulu runway 26 right approach.
You said 130, just want to turn right, turn 230, Air Canada 20 heavy.
Canada 2, my apologies, turn right heading 230, clear the ILS Zulu runway 26 right approach.
Right, 230, cleared ILS 26 right. Zulu 26 right approach, Air Canada 20 heavy, thanks.
Here we go. Parking brake, transponder.
November 6706 Victor.
At 2 blue APU.
Going under my radar shortly. Surveillance services terminated. Switch over to the mandatory frequency.
That's good. We'll go cut off.
Okay, we'll switch over 066.
Belts are off. Any collision light off. Well, we're good to go.
Canada 839 heavy, you're identified. Level 3.
Off. Get some air going.
Roger, Air Canada 839 just
gate pumps off. Window heat's off. And that looks good. We'll get GSX to do some deboarding.
839 Roger.
Welcome to Kelowna. Let's do the shutdown our parking checklist. Parking brake is set. Start levers are cut off. Transponder is standby. Anti-collision light is off.
You're number 1 to land. Winds 2
Hydraulic
1
pumps.
7 clear to land runway 26 right.
Haze pumps are off. Anti-ice is off. Window heat is off, and IR smoke selectors are nap for our next leg.
Encore 8515, turn
Yeah, beautiful
right
day here in Kelowna.
vectors for final.
So we'll get deboarding going here. I'm going to switch this frequency for a minute so we don't have to listen to him the whole time. And we'll set up for our next leg going into Kelowna, or Kelowna to Vancouver. So I'll just follow that flight plan. So that's filed. $2,000 in here for now. Zero's all good. Okay, so I'll import our new flight plan. So we have Kelowna now to Vancouver. That's good. Go to the weight and balance, and I'll read from Simbri flight plan. And then we'll load the aircraft immediately. I'll put in all our fuel and passengers. Get our new flight plan up here. This one is Kelowna to Vancouver, WestJet 3565, flight level 240, 41-minute flight. We're going Merit 6, Merit Booth, Canuck 7 to Vancouver for 26 rate. Nice quick flight. We need 9,100 pounds of gas, so that's good. Oh, what happened to our bridge here? Oh, guess we got some LED issues on the bridge. Sunshade up. Okay, so we've got the fuel loaded. Let's go into our route page. We'll request the route. Let's get the latest ATIS again.
Approach. TDC available on request. Inform ATC you have information Lima.
Still Lima. So 2998.
Kelowna
34.
information Lima. Weather at 2000 Zulu. Wind 300 at 11 gusting 20. Visibility 9er. Sky clear below 2000. Temperature 25. Dew point 4. Altimeter 29er 8. Approach RNAV or visual runway 34. Landing and departing runway 34. Advise Vancouver Center of preferred approach. TDC available on request. Inform ATC you have information Lima.
Okay, Lima still. Be nice if we had the PDC. I mentioned in my last video that they didn't include that with the MAX update. So if you go into, there's nothing, ATC button doesn't work, and if you go into menu, data link doesn't work either. So unfortunately, you can't do any PDC. It's too bad because it's become pretty standard on a lot of these higher end airplanes. Hopefully it'll be in an update soon. Anyway, we'll go back to the route. We'll load the route. Just cross-reference our route here once we get it. So we've got Kelowna to Vancouver, 3565 is our call sign. It's going to be off of runway 34. We'll load the approach up in, or departure up in a minute. We've got just Merit and Booth, so that's good. So we can activate, execute that. Now we'll go to ATC and get our clearance.
Vancouver Center, Kota 443, clear of runway 34 delay.
And we're planning the Merit 6, so we can get that while
Start
we're waiting.
4423, Roger, welcome Vancouver, taxi Mike, Juliet, apron your discretion.
Mike Juliet, apron.
And sit, Merit 6.
Vancouver Tower, United 250, we're at stand 83 with information. Romeo looking for IFR to Chicago O'Hare.
Sierra Alpha Oscar, clear to visual approach, runway 33.
Oh, there we
Clear
go.
visual 33, Sierra Alpha Oscar.
And Sierra Alpha Oscar, wind 330 clear to land, runway 33.
Why does it have Calgary under Kelowna? I think it's got confused with the previous approach we had. Okay, let's see.
November 67 is 06 Victor, Roger, IFR flight cancellation 21030. Thanks for calling back. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, for some reason it's kind of confused here. I'm not sure how to reset this.
Anchor 5815, winds 210 at 7, clear to land, runway 26 left.
With clear land 26 left, Anchor 5815.
Vancouver Tower, United 250, stand 83, information Romeo for IFR to Chicago O'Hare.
United 20-25, roger, number 1, stand by.
Yeah, so it's giving me a little bit of a... if I can reset this.
We have to circle because you gave it to us.
Let's go to...
yeah, that's my apologies. If you want, do you want vectors or you good?
It's got the new flight plan, man.
We're good to go around, no problem. Sierra Alpha Oscar.
Sierra Alpha Oscar,
the new flight plan Kelowna to Vancouver. It's just not picking up the charts haven't been able to change.
Still holding Charlie, ready to taxi.
I wonder if there's a place to
okay,
reset the...
My apologies, runway 26 left, Sulphur 3005, taxi Juliet Charlie, Juliet Hotel, Delta...
Let's restart the system, there we go.
Delta 7, objective left.
Charlie, Juliet Hotel, Delta 7, hold short 26 left.
There's our new flight plan, terminal, now we got it, hopefully.
Make sure squawk is 1555.
Airport, SID.
1555,
Okay, 20, welcome to Vancouver. Do you have a gate in mind?
Yeah, so if you have that problem, I guess just go in, restart the system, and then it'll load everything in.
Canada 20,
I was getting confused.
Gate 52 by Mike Juliet Bravo, at your discretion.
So I'll call up for a clearance.
Bravo, and your discretion, Air Canada 0, thanks.
Vancouver, WestJet 3565, Kelowna with Lima Airways, Vancouver.
Roger, everyone's calling standby. I know I got a few of you guys waiting there. I'll get you guys out right now.
Okay.
Junos 503 down in Victoria. Thanks.
Junos 503, Roger. Airport's all yours. Taxi to the apron at your discretion. Thanks.
See if I can turn his volume down a little bit.
Air Canada 1612, ready for taxi.
Canada 1612, runway 34, altimeter 2998, taxi Echo Delta.
Okay, anyway, while we're doing that, we can anticipate the departure Merit 6 off of 34.
And who was the other aircraft?
Execute that. So we've got CYYC, Canada, Pusum, at or below WestJet 3565 with Lima and Kelowna Airways of Vancouver.
Station calling, I see you as WestJet 187, just confirm.
Oh, I have to relog in with the new call sign, stand by. Always forget to do that.
5815. After passing Air Canada Max8 from left to right, taxi apron via Echo.
So we've got CYYC, Canada, Pusum, Max 220, Notiv, and then Merit. Notiv and Merit. So that's all good.
Thanks for flying. See you next time.
WestJet 3565 back on with correct call sign.
WestJet 3565, Roger, stand by. You're number 1.
Air Canada 1612, holding short runway 34.
So, gonna just reload the airplane, make sure that's correct.
United 2550, correction 2550. I have your clearance advisory copy.
United 250, ready to copy.
United 250,
let's
sorry
get GSX
for the delay.
to
You're cleared to Chicago via the Georgia 8 departure, flight plan route, departure runway 26 left, squawk 5232.
And United 250, we're cleared to Chicago here via the Georgia 8 departure, 26 left.
We'll do a performance for the departure.
United 250, read back correct.
The data.
Push start catch discretion. Call me back when ready to stay.
Flaps 5 on. Dry D rate.
Sierra Alpha Oscar, from winds unchanged, go to land 33.
Go to land 33, Sierra Alpha Oscar.
And for some reason it's not getting our takeoff weight. So we'll put it in here. We're 147.5.
1612. Do you require back check or no?
Negative, we don't need back check for Canada
Canada 6 and 12, Roger, winds 30 at 11, gusting 20 from Delta, clear for takeoff runway 34.
So D rate 1, flaps 5, assume temperature 52, 36, 38, 47, oh sorry, 36, 38, 49. Good.
Canada 210, call me airborne, winds 210 at 7 from Delta 7, clear for takeoff 26 left.
Clear takeoff, 26 left, call you airborne, I got 210.
And descend 35, descend 7,000.
So we're just waiting for a clearance.
Descend 10,000, and descend 35.
New Zealand 35 negative, descend 7,000.
Descend 7,000.
Once we get the clearance, I'll just execute that.
WestJet 35, 65, I have your clearance advisor, the copy.
Go ahead.
WestJet 35, 65, you cleared to Vancouver by the Merit 6 departure, flight plan, route departure, runway 34, squawk 6723.
Merit 6 flight plan off 34, 6723, WestJet 35, 65.
WestJet 35, 65, read back correct, push and start at your discretion, call me back and ready for taxi.
We'll go. 6723. Merit 6. Didn't give us an altitude, so it should be on the chart.
Runway 09 in Victoria, information Juliet, altimeter 3005. Climb to RNAV as Zulu approach with a Daxi transition. When ready, descend 16000.
Climb track. Assign route. Climb maintain 9,000 or assign, expect fuck, so it'll be 9,000 feet. Okay, so that's all good. We verified all those waypoints. They were good. We'll execute that.
Sierra Oscar, welcome to George.
So that's all good. 340 is our track initial and heading. Up to 9,000. So we'll brief the departure. So it'll be the Merit. So Dinoxy 228 till Pusum. Climb at track 338 to Savax. Climbing left turn to Canada on a track of 022 to Pusum. Track 351 to Notiv. Then left turn direct Merit. Then assign route, maintain 9,000, expect clearance to flight plan altitude within 5 minutes after departure. So we'll do that in LNAV, so it'll be this LNAV track out of the valley. So basically it takes you up the valley till you can get high enough to clear the terrain to make a left turn. You can see the safe altitude here is 9,500 feet, so... That looks good for departure. There is special engine out procedures. I'm not going to go through them all, but it's VFR, so essentially if we have any problems, we'll just stay visual. We'll just fly down the valley and deal with the situation. And then once we get to a wide enough area, we can turn around and come back to the airport. So that'll be our emergency procedure.
010.
So let's go and just get our performance numbers again. And I'm just going to double check that. Calculate it again. Flaps 5. Okay, so let's.
Descend via star restrictions down to 3,000.
So we got our route is good.
Descend via star 3,000.
Perfinet. We'll get our gross weight. We'll check our.
Canada 1612, the altitude passing.
Zero fuel weight is 38.
Canada 1612, you're identified.
I'm going to put him on standby there so we don't have to listen to him until we're ready to go. We got payload, so zero fuel weight is 38.9, that's good. We need 9,000 pounds and change, so that's good. This is a takeoff weight of 147.5, 147.9, so by the time we taxi, that'll be good. Transition altitude is 18,000 feet. Reserves are going to be 4.5, we'll say. And that is with our alternate of CYYC-CYLW. The weather, the winds are going to be 307 at 27. Minus 36 for the Delta climb. Deviation +1, that's good. Takeoff limit, we're going to do a TO1. It was assumed the temperature 52. And that's good. Takeoff is get our CG from the sim. Flaps 5, and we got 39, 40, 48, 39, 37, 39, 49. So those are pretty close. I'm going to change the first one. So 37, 39, 49. So 137, 139, and 148, 149. That was pretty close. Fab is 5.87. E2 is 148. And I think we're all set. So let's just go through, make sure everything is set up overhead. We're all fueled up, we'll get our seatbelts on. Get our window heats back on. Hydraulics, get that ready to go. We'll leave the A pumps off for the pushback. We're going at 26, Vancouver 0, that's good. We're doing the second flight a day. We'll start on the left ignition. We'll get our flight directors back on. Whole control panel is all set. So we got course, heading, track, 9,000 feet, 148. That's all good. Auto brake RTO. Parking brake is set. And transponder is ready to go. So I think we're all set as soon as the boarding is complete. Let's see how GSX is doing with the boarding. Almost done, 142 of 147. So this is an old 2020 airport I got for Kelowna, but it still works great in the sim. I can't remember who made it, but yeah. I think you can still pick it up in the 2024 marketplace. Oh, why am I getting the auto brake? Shouldn't have an issue with the auto brake there. Off. Huh. Okay, I'll try to reset that after the start, so just remind me in the chat if I haven't reset that, but looks like the boarding is complete. So let's go back to our parts here. So we'll be pushing back. And he told us to call him ready to taxi, so I'm going to put him back on the frequency.
1 for Air Canada 4811.
Canada 4811, read back to Brax, push and starts at your discretion. Call me back and ready for taxi.
Push at discretion and call when ready for taxi. Air Canada 4811.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm getting that auto brake fail light there.
Call to the Tango runway 34, altimeter 2997, taxi Delta, hold short 34.
Okay, let's do a before start checklist. To the line for now anyway. So oxygen is checked. RS mode selectors are still in nav.
Runway 33 after the touch and go.
Fuel we have 9,000. We need just under over 9, so we're good. Passenger signs are on. Window heat is on. Hydraulics. Or sorry, window heat pressurization mode selector is auto set. Auto brake is off for now, but we still need to set RTO. Parking brake is set. Stabilizer trim cutout switches are normal. Rudder and aileron trim is free and 0. Put our
American 17 cents.
strobe light on.
3,000 via the truck.
There's nobody else around us. Put our transponder on. And we'll do a before start checklist below the line. Get GSX ready to push us back here. Okay, so FMC CDU is set and verified, and when airspeed bugs are set, doors and windows are closed and locked, anti-collision light is on, transponder is on transponder mode. 4-star checklist complete. Now we can't take off with the auto brake off, with the auto brake not working, but so we're going to face south. Parking brake is released. Go packs off. Engine start number 2.
Your seatbelt and tray table are in the upright and locked position, and your carry-on items are completely under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin.
Okay, I feel like I'm missing something here. It's too quiet. Anyone need anything?
Smoking is not on board, including the lavatories.
Okay, good to
The
hear.
use and charging of electric
Can I get a bedtime story?
Maybe next time. Brake here is only doing the 3-4. Turn right.
Okay, still motoring. Should take a little longer with a second start of the day.
Is that for New Zealand 35?
Okay, we got all pressure at 1.
350 vectors for final.
Start lever idle at 25%.
350, vectors for final, New Zealand 35.
Got a nice little Learjet going out there.
Cool. Golf Lima Tango holding short 3-4 at Alpha.
Golf Lima Tango, Roger, do you require backtrack?
Negative.
Golf Lima Tango, Roger, winds 290 at 4, gusting 22. Clear for takeoff, runway 34.
Clear for takeoff 3-4 Golf Lima Tango.
Okay, we got 63%. Starter cutout. Set parking brake. And stable on number 2, starting 1. Yeah, so we'll have to take the backtrack because there's, as far as I can tell on the performance, there is no way to modify. Maybe we could modify the, no, you can't change it. Yeah, you can't change the runway length. So in order to get a intersection, there's no way to select an intersection, and there's no way to change the runway length. So you're only going to get your full takeoff data. Be nice if they could modify this, so at least you can go in and look at the chart and figure out what your runway length would be, and then enter it in manually.
230. Clear the islet.
So you can just see from
Sorry, right or left?
Alpha.
Zone 23,
for runway 34, or from Delta, it's 7893, so you could enter that number in.
26 approach, New Zealand 35.
Okay.
Sorry, it's been pretty busy.
Motoring's complete. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could do that, but you can't, so we'll have to do full length because our numbers are based on that. Got the pen, thanks.
Canada 1612, runway 26 right, information Sierra, Dak in Vancouver, altimeter 3004. When ready, descend 1.
Yeah, because like in the Phoenix, you can select intersections, but on the PMDG, you can't do that, but you can set the runway length yourself. So it'd be nice if you had that option.
Canada 1612,
63% starter cutout.
Confirm to you, you're planning the islet Zulu, runway 26 right approach.
Hey, from before we were planning it. Anyway, but
And stable on number 1.
And Center Golf Lima Tango 5000.
Generators. Propagate.
Golf Lima Tango, you're identified. Climb flight level 310, passing 9,000 feet. Proceed to direct Romeo.
Alright, climb take level 310, then passing 9,000, clear direct Romer on course.
That's because I put the de-ice on. There we go. I'll see if I can set RTO on here now. But for some reason, my auto brake is not working.
Zone 23, wind 2207, clear to line, runway 26 right.
So we'll just take off without it. We just got to remember the reject is manual brake. So So we'll check the hydraulic pressure is good. Let's do the after start checklist. Electrical generators are on, hydraulics are normal, probe heat is on, start switches are continuous, APU is off, engine start levers are LD10, after start checklist complete. Okay, so let's taxi. So that might be, in order to get that to function, you might have to reload into the sim. That might be, I'm not sure what's causing that. But not a big deal. Push at 3565, ready to taxi.
Push at 3565, runway 34, altimeter 2997, taxi, Echo Delta, we'll trip 27.
Echo Delta 2997 will need to backtrack as well.
Roger.
Echo Delta, so that is Echo out here. And Delta.
Seabird 49, heavy, roger, that's approved, report went back.
We'll call them back, thank you.
Okay, we got the taxi light on. So the departure is going to be flaps 5 plan, 5 indicated, green light, detent, flight controls, check, trim is 5.85 units, or 86 units, takeoff data is checked, set LNAV, and recall is checked.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for takeoff.
Echo.
Please double check that your seatbelt is securely fastened.
Sure, Creature 575, entering down into runway 23. I would like to just head eastbound to leave the STR of Prince George.
72 Mike, roger, exit the circuit, fly heading southbound, correction, eastbound, to leave the tower control.
So we're heading eastbound, leaving the button. I will call you on the exit, check us 575.
Roger, thanks.
Seats for takeoff.
Oh, that should be our flight tents already in the back.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Perfect. Push at 3565, short of 34, request backtrack.
Push at 3565, backtrack, runway 16 is approved, winds are 290 at 4, gusting 22, clear for takeoff, runway 34.
Backtrack approved, clear takeoff 34, west at 3565.
Okay, Vancouver.
Okay, we got our strobe light on.
3, 4.
250 miles there, flight 380.
Going 634 heavy, Vancouver Center, hello.
Our transponder
379, hello, hello.
on.
Keep all electronic devices switched off.
Okay, before takeoff checklist below the line. Laps are 5 set. Auto throttle is armed. Cabin notification is
4,000 via the tower.
completed. Engine start switches are continuous. And transponder is set to TARA for takeoff checklist
What
complete.
date will we taxi? New Zealand 35.
New Zealand 35, Walton, Vancouver. Do you have a gate in mind, or do you want me to
And we're
define
clear
it?
for takeoff. So I get the taxi light off.
Gate 9, New Zealand
And
35.
lights on.
New Zealand 35, -9 is way too small for your phone. I'll give you
3, 4.
stand 62, taxi Mike, Juliet, Juliet, Bravo.
Stand 62, Mike, Juliet, Juliet, Bravo. And New Zealand 35. Vancouver
On
Center,
runway
Air Canada 4811 is ready for
4.
taxi.
Canada 4811,
Okay, we'll set 40%.
3004, taxi Juliet Hotel, Delta 7, Ultra.
Engines are stabilized. Set thrust.
Taxi to runway 26 left via Juliet.
Oh, that was weird. What happened there? Well, at least it reset for me. $80 knots. That's really strange. Must have hit some object, the weird object there. V1 rotates. Positive rate. Gears going up. I thought the sim crashed there, but it was just some kind of physical crash. Must have hit something in the scenery. Some visible object. About 400 feet LNAV. Get the autopilot on. Command A. Yeah, at least it didn't crash on me. 2,000 feet. We'll set bug up. Push at 3565, passing 2,900. Flaps 1. Flaps up. Push at 3565, passing 4,000. It still shows I'm on V-pilot here. Wonder why I lost ATC. Oh, 33.7. Must have set that on me here. Push at 3565, passing 6,000.
Push at 3565, you're identified. Climb, flight level 260.
260, 3565. I guess when I had that little
American
crash,
1717, turn left heading
reset my
290 for the ILS,
frequencies.
Zulu, runway 26 right approach.
I'm going to go to VNAV.
Confirm this 290 for American 1717.
American 1717, affirm, turn left heading 290 for the ILS, Zulu, runway 26 right approach.
So speed restriction 220 is still in effect.
American 1717.
So we get by Pusam there. So we're LNAV VNAV 260.
3565, passing 9,000, proceed direct marathon course.
Through 9,000 direct merit on course, push at 3565. Oh, that's nice. It's pretty common out of here. They just give you a shortcut through 9,000. Otherwise, it would take you up the valley here, and then once you get to a higher altitude, you'd be good. It'd take you down this area of lower terrain. So through 9,000 direct merit, using reserve fuel. Execute that. Yeah, that was really weird on that takeoff there, having that crash issue. Not sure what that was.
335 will give you a little shortcut if you want. Proceed direct DAX at descend 4,000.
Weather looks good. We'll wait till we're above the cloud, get the belts off. So after takeoff checklist,
17, it looks like
engine
you're
start
lining
switches are
up
off,
on a 2
landing gear, temp pressurization is good. Landing gear is up, flaps up, no lights, auto brakes off, and takeoff checklist complete. So a really short leg, so we need to load up this stuff for Vancouver. So I'll get the Vancouver ATIS off of the V-pilot here. And they are showing winds 220 at 7.
17, if you want, you can just go 26 left from there. It might be just easier for all of us. So just clear the island so we're running 26 left approach.
They're just showing a few clouds, 20 degrees, 3004 when we need it. And that reset my altimeter
Canada 4811, call me airborne, winds 2207 from Delta 7, close takeoff 26 left.
Let me reset a bunch of things on me here.
Takeoff runway 26 left, call when airborne, Air Canada 4811.
26-0, that's all good. You have to pay attention to stuff here because a little crash reset a few things.
634, proceed direct boost on course.
Yeah, so they're using 26 right, 26 left. So that looks good. So So the flight plan had us doing the Canuck 7 for 26 right, so that's what we'll load in real quick here while we're climbing out. So arrival, Canuck 7 for the ILS Zulu, 26 right. Execute that. Or sorry, 26 right we want, it's 26 left. I need to do that. So the Canuck 7, ILS Zulu, 26 right. There we go. So we'll verify that in a minute. So now we got our magenta line all the way to Vancouver. We'll go through a little bit of cloud here, so we'll get the engine anti-ice on.
American 1717, winds 220 at 7, clear to land runway 26 left.
American 1717. Canada.
I'm gonna reset my banner here.
The ILS 26 right.
Stand at 839 via Goreg, clear to ILS Zulu, runway 26 right approach.
Right, that via Goreg was cleared to ILS Zulu, correction, ILS Zulu 26 right approach, Air Canada 839.
There's transition, set standard. 3 times set. So short top of climb, top of descent. So let's verify that waypoints and altitudes for Vancouver.
Passing 2,200 feet, climbing 5,000, Air Canada 4811.
Canuck 7.
Air Canada 4811, you're identified, climb flight level 230, proceed direct Janik on course.
ILS Zulu, 26 right.
Climb flight level 230, proceed direct Janik on course, Air Canada 4811.
And taxi, we have that. Let's get the parking positions.
Yeah, Vancouver Center, United 250, we're ready to taxi at 26 left.
We'll start off with the Canuck 7.
Left, altimeter 3004, taxi Tango, Mike, Juliet, Hotel.
Starts via booth, so we got booth, bit of stave, 230 between 9 and 12.
That's Tango, Mike, Juliet,
We got booth,
Hotel,
bit of stave, 230 below between
and then,
9 and 12.
Delta 9, or
And we
Delta
have
7,
GoPad,
correct,
9 or
for,
above, Mogus,
United
7 or above, and Op dot tot. So Mogus 9, GoPad 9 or above, Mogus 7 or above, Op dot 5 or above. And then we've got Goreg 4 or above. And then that transitions to the ILS. And then we've got Goreg 4 or above, Totem 2030. And then runway 26 right. This approach is going to be heading 263, then heading about 500 feet, heading 294 to intercept at 291 to Dutno, and then hold at Dutno 3,000 feet or above.
335, via DAX fit, you cleared the RNP Zulu runway.
So climb 500 feet, heading 263, climb right turn 300, 294, intercept the 261 to Dutno. Okay, perfect. So all those waypoints and altitudes are verified. Okay, we're clear of the cloud. We'll get the engine anti-ice off. The Vancouver altimeter is 3004 when we need it.
And Air Canada 1612 will be cleared via the ILS Zulu 26 right.
Canada 1612 via Goreg, you're cleared to ILS Zulu runway 26 right approach.
Okay, ILS frequency is 1195, course 263. 1,000 to go, 25 versus 26. 263 and 1195. So we need ILS
American
1195.
1717, welcome to Vancouver. Do you have a game line?
We can take 70 to 17.
American 1717, Roger, taxi gate 78 via Lima, Victor, Mike, Tango, crossing there.
Okay, so we're level. Get the belts off for a few minutes here. Okay, so we got the waypoints altitudes verified. The nav systems are
Again,
set.
839 heavy,
We'll do flap 30, outer brake 3.
Kind of 839 heavy, so land runway 26 right.
Push at 335, winds 100 at 10, clear to land runway 09.
Flap 30, outer brake 3, and we can brief the arrival approach. So we're doing the Canuck arrival by a booth. We got booth, bit of stave.
WestJet 796.
Between 9 and 12, max 230, GoPad 9 or above, Mogus 7 or above, OpDot 5 or above, Oric 4 or above. We'll transition, it'll be the visual backed up by the ILS. 26 right, we've got 1195 in course 263, so 263 set twice and 1195 set twice. The FAF is at 2030.
796, reback correct, push and start at your discretion, call me back.
We don't need minimums. Touchdown zone elevation is 9 feet. Missed approach is going to be climb 263, 500 feet, 294 heading to intercept the 291 to Dutno. Up to 3,000 feet. We'll do that in LNAV unless you tell us otherwise. It'll be flap 30, outer brake 3.
506, Vancouver Center, hello. You're clear
Plan on exiting
departure, flight plan, departure,
either Mike 2 or Mike 4. Probably Mike 4 and then taxiing Victor, and they're going to park us down here somewhere. And do our landing distance just to make sure.
Push at 506, reback correct, push and start at your discretion, call me back from ready.
Get this data from the sim. Our runway.
Air Canada 1612, you're number 2 behind a heavy 777, wind 220 at 7.
26 right, Vancouver. Flap 30. Anti-ice, air conditioning on, anti-ice off.
Air Canada 1612, for wake turbulence separation, reduce final approach speed.
Get the weather. And what are we missing here? We need to start our descent here, so I'll call ready for descent. And we have ATC Sierra. Push at 3565 with Sierra, ready for descent.
Push at 3565, runway 26 right, thanks for Sierra. 1 ready to descend 16,000.
16,000 when ready, push at 3565. So 16,000.
Push at 3565, Vancouver Altimeter 3004, plan the ILS Zulu approach.
Okay, planning the ILS Zulu 26 right, 3004 for push at 3565. Okay, we're cleared to 16, 3004 is ready when we need it. Yeah, so what am I missing here? 26 right, dry, flaps 30, air conditioning on, anti-ice off. Oh yeah, none. There we go. That should just default to none, and it should default to all up, unless you want to select something else. But anyway, we'll calculate 99.41 is distance available, and we, with auto brake 3, it should take us 61.17. So
push at 335, welcome to Victoria.
Should easily be able to make Mike 4.
Right, Echo on runway 21, Bravo, taking discretion.
Echo runway 21.
Okay, so looking good. So let's do an approach check, or descent checklist. Descent checklist, pressurization, land altitude is set. Recall is checked. Instruments, 263, 1195, set and cross-checked. Landing data is check set flap 30, ref 146. Minimums are not required. Auto brake is 3, and approach briefing is completed. Descent checklist complete.
Vancouver Altimeter 3004, plan the ILS Zulu approach 180 to 160.
And Gillen, we'll pick right,
Yeah, beautiful day to fly around the Rocky Mountains here.
Approach. Descend and maintain flight 160 and
These liveries look really nice.
3004. Air Canada 839, vacated runway 26 right.
Canada 839, welcome to Vancouver. Do you have a gate in mind?
Yeah, it's a really great airplane. If you don't have this, we're totally worth picking up.
Call Lima Tango, contact Edmonton Center 135.025. See you later.
45, got me to go through.
I don't think there's any tower online, so it'll be this guy all the way to the ground. So
7 ready to go.
pretty straightforward, nice and
Night
easy.
250, wind 2207.
We'll put 22.8 in background
call me
in case we
airborne.
need it.
About 7 clear for takeoff 26 left.
We'll call you airborne and clear for takeoff 26 left, United 250.
And Vancouver ATIS is 24.6.
Blocking 5232.
Affirm, 5232 is in the box for United 250.
Air Canada 839, read like gate
4. Approach ILS or visual runway 26 right and 26 left. Our NAVs available upon request.
Roger, and standby.
Simultaneous parallel runway operations in use. Landing runway 26 right primary and 26 left secondary. Departing runway 26 left. TVC available on request. Inform ATC you have information Sierra.
Juliet Bravo, discretion.
Vancouver information Sierra. Weather at 2100 Zulu. Wind 220 at 7. Wind variable between 190 and 250. Visibility 30. 5,300 feet. 6,300 feet.
Altimeter 3004, taxi Alpha
Temperature
Sierra
0.
Echo.
2.13. Altimeter 3004. Approach ILS or visual runway 26 right and 26 left. Our NAVs available upon request.
Okay, so it's still ATIS Sierra. Yeah, again, it would be nice if they had the ACARS and CDPLC to pick that stuff up.
United 250, recycle
Through the FMC, but they don't yet.
6223 for United 250.
Canada 1612, welcome to Vancouver. Do you have a gate in mind?
Requesting gate 44 for Air Canada.
Canada 1612, roger, gate 44.
Keep closing the blinds here.
Give way to company heavy 777 passing from your right to left. Taxi via Mike, Juliet, 8 near discretion.
Alright, give way to the company and taxi via Mike, Juliet, and 8 discretion Air Canada. 12 thanks for the ATC.
That's fine, yeah.
Vancouver, Skipper 49, we'll be back.
United 250, I see you now, thank you. Wind, sorry, 2207, call me airborne, clear for takeoff from 826 left.
We'll call you airborne 26 left, clear for takeoff, United 250.
349, heavy, roger, welcome back.
Yeah, before we get into the cloud, might get a little bumpy. Get the seatbelts on.
Push at 3565 to send 4,000 by the star.
4,000 by the star, wish it about 3565. Okay, 4,000, that's the initial altitude for this approach, so that's good. So we'll just follow all the way in to 4,000 feet. We're in VNAV path, so we'll maintain all these restrictions all the way in.
Thanks for flying, hope to see you next time. Yep.
Coming up to transition, we'll set 3004 3 times.
Figure 49, Seattle, wind 2307 up to 3005. When ready, descend 17,000.
When ready, descend 17,000. 49.
I can't remember what that lake is called here.
Canada 210, contact
See if it shows up on the map.
025. Yeah.
Over to 135, 025. Canada 210,
Good day, see ya.
KLM 634,
So
stop
we can
descent.
get different
flight
maps
level
up here. Let's
240.
see if we can get a view for our chart.
Stop descent flight 240, KLM.
Zoom in.
Up to, go ahead.
And I don't think it's going to tell us the name of
And
this lake,
Vancouver
but
Center, United 250, we're airborne 2000.
if anybody knows, let me know in the comments or the chat.
United 250 are identified. Climb flight level 330 and turn left heading 130.
All the way up to 330 and left heading 130 for United 250.
Definitely a beautiful lake, though.
Question 796. We'll call me airborne, winds at 100 to 10, clear takeoff and wait doing
That goes down the whole valley, I think, right down there. Right into Vancouver.
And Central American 1717 was on north, thanks to the ATC and progression state.
Thanks, fine, yeah. United 250, proceed direct Vista, of course.
Direct Vita on course 3 United 250.
Canada 4811, runway 34, information Mike Stackman and altimeter 2997. What's approach?
Runway 34, we have information Mike on board, altimeter 2997. Is it alright if I take the CCAP 5 arrival and the RNAV Yankee?
Canada 4811, roger, climb the RNAV Yankee runway 34 approach with the AMVAT transition, when ready, descend at 16000.
Do the RNAV Yankee runway 34 approach with the AMVAT transition. Sorry, what was that last part?
Canada 4811.
Well, hold off on the anti-ice. We might be okay
130,000.
going through this stuff
We're
here.
ready to send 13,000. Thank you so much. Here, Canada 4811.
Hubert 49 Heavy, Seattle Center's offline, surveillance services are terminated, switch over to on-route 327, right, that should make, yeah.
Yeah, if you weren't telling me this was a computer simulation, I would almost believe that was a real picture looking out the window there.
Hubert 49 Heavy, Seattle Center's offline, signal message to south, radar service terminated, switch over to on-route 327, right, that should make, yeah.
Good birds over to you. Thank you for service to them. Bye-bye.
WestJet 796, stay off 2000. WestJet 796, you're identified, climb flight over 370, proceed direct, hotel uniform, hotel in course.
Okay, there's Greater Vancouver area right here. I think the airport should be right here. Downtown Vancouver is over in this direction.
KLM 634 descend.
Pretty sure that is the Fraser River coming out.
It looks like that's KLM.
Yeah, beautiful day in Vancouver. Yeah, so I wonder what that object was on the takeoff out of Kelowna that I caused the aircraft to crash. Very strange. Thankfully, it just came right back to life, though. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Okay, we're already slowed down below 240 knots, less than 230 speed restriction. That was for Stave. Looking good. We'll let the flight attendants prepare for arrival. Coming up to 10,000 feet, we'll get our landing lights on, and we'll do an approach checklist. Altimeters are 3008, or 3004, sorry. Sets, cabin notifications complete, approach checklist is complete. Again, happy Father's Day to everybody who's a father. Hopefully you had a nice day, spent some time with some family. As I said, we're heading over to my son's later this evening for some homemade pizzas in his pizza oven. Could be a fun night. A little bit fast, so use speed brake to slow me down here a little bit.
WestJet 506, runway 09, altimeter 3004.
It's nice to have some BATSIM coverage here in
on
Vancouver too.
runway 03, Golf, Echo, and hold short zone.
Bravo, runway 03, Golf Echo.
Okay, definitely got the airport over here.
For Canada 4811, descend 9000 via the south.
Descend 9,000, Air Canada 4811.
Canada 4811, Acorn, just want to confirm via the star as well.
Descend via the star.
I was going to say, there should be a lot more buildings here.
Yeah, Air Canada 4811.
We do get a drag required message, so I got the speed brake out to help with that.
WestJet 35655, Gore Egger, clear the Islet, Zulu, runway 26 right approach.
With ILS Zulu 26 right, via Goreg, WestJet 3561.
KLM 634, descend 4000 via the star.
So we're clear for the approach. We're still in VNAV. The approach.
Go ahead and from what star that
4,000, intercepts at 4,000, so I'll just keep 4,000 in there.
Descending via the Connector 7 arrival, descend 4000 via the Connector 7.
And I'll go flaps 1 just to get some drag out, help us slow down here a little bit. Once we're by Goreg, I'll arm the approach. Okay, we did have some issues with the auto brake for departure there, so I'll just anticipate. I'll keep an eye on the deceleration. If the auto brake's not working, we'll have to use manual brakes. Five for 4. I'm going to arm the approach. Got low glide slope.
Viper Golf, Golf
Flaps
Sierra
5.
Alpha, Vancouver Center, right?
Golf Sierra Papa, we're here at Apron 1 at Big Meadows looking for a taxi for a couple of
And this is a bug. The axis shouldn't let you go beyond the
Golf
flight
Sierra
intent
Papa,
for
Roger.
speed break, but in flight, but it does.
Big Meadows winds 2707 with altimeter 3002.
So Bly Slope locus captured.
Expect runway 26 left.
Speed's coming back.
Box 3435. Startup is approved. Contact is stack.
Okay, now we have more buildings here. Yeah, I guess we're too far out for the to load them up.
WestJet 3565, winds 2207, clear to land, runway 26 right.
Clear to land 26 right, WestJet 2535. Gonna see what gates are available on here. Gates, we'll set up for gate 17, so I'll plan that for GSX.
Vancouver Center, good afternoon. Air China 991, 25 miles northwest of San Spit, flight level 370.
Air China 991, heavy, Vancouver Center, Hill, stop is 0125.
I'll have to wait till we're on the ground, I guess.
0125, Air China 991.
So we are clear to land.
Did you call for United 250?
Negative.
Gear down, flat 15. Speed, engine start switches. Speed brake. And landing checklist of the flaps. So engine start switches are continuous. Speed brake is arm. Landing gear is down. Pulling up flaps.
Golf Sierra once again, altimeter 3002, taxi Alpha, Worship 225.
Taxi Alpha, Worship 265, Golf Sierra Papa.
Yeah, the winds were less than 10 knots.
506, call me airborne, winds 10010, auxiliary takeoff, 09.
Call me airborne.
That looks amazing. Flap 30. Speed land checklist. Flaps are 30 green light. Land checklist complete. And we are clear to land. Set our target speed of 51.
Canada 4811 via AMBA, you cleared the RNAV Yankee runway 34 approach.
Clear the RNAV Yankee 34 approach via the AMBAT transition in Air Canada 4811.
And Air China 99, pressure 991 heavy.
Come up 1,000 feet to check surface approach altitude, and 3,000 feet is set.
Golf Sierra Papa.
Clear to land, autopilot off.
Left hand surface, 2707, clear for takeoff, runway 26 report.
Clear for takeoff, 26 left, Golf Sierra Papa.
Approaching 26 right.
Yeah, that's right. Wait, we get the auto throttle off.
And Golf Sierra Papa, remain inside
300.
Pete Meadows tower controls on all.
A little bit high, but I'm just staying on the Bazzies.
200.
Question 506, you're identified. Climb flight level 350.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Touchdown. Speed brake reverse. Feels like the auto brake's working.
Vancouver Center, United 250. Can we mend to our final to flight level 350?
United 250, roger, climb flight level 350.
60 knots.
Flight level 350, United 250, thanks.
Auto brake disarm. We'll exit left here at, looks like it's going to make Mach 2, I think. Well, welcome to Vancouver. Nice quick little flight. This is older scenery too. Some of the textures aren't very good for the taxiways. But it's still not bad. Oh, Mach 4 is where we're at. Perfect. Clear the runway. Go to GSX.
WestJet 3565, welcome to Vancouver. Do you have a gate in mind?
How about 17?
WestJet 3565, roger, gate 17, taxi Mike Juliet Hotel Golf, with your discretion. That's fine.
Mike Juliet Hotel Golf for gate 17. Thanks. Happy Father's Day for WestJet 3565.
Vancouver, WestJet 793, level 380.
I guess we'll take
Vancouver
this one.
Center, hello, flight level 380, you're welcome on board.
So charts,
Center Gold here,
you said Mike Juliet Hotel Golf. So
Golf
left
Sierra
turn.
Papa, roger, clear touch and go runway 26 left.
Clear touch and go 26 left, Golf Sierra Papa.
KLM 634, via Goreg, you're cleared the ILS Zulu, runway 26 right approach.
Okay, via Goreg, cleared ILS Zulu, right, that's people.
Yeah, definitely fun little hops to do in the 737 if you're looking for some interesting flying. Lots of little short hops out west here for WestJet flights. Edmonton, Vancouver, Kelowna, Comox they fly to. There's all kinds of Victoria. Great little short hops through the Rocky Mountains. Okay, so let's get everything cleaned up here. Get our APU going. Flaps going.
United 250, I'm going offline here. Seattle offline, surveillance services terminated, switch over to the on route frequency. Have a nice day. Your flight.
Dark side for United 250. We'll see you next time. Happy Father's Day.
WestJet 796, same for you. I'm going offline, surveillance services terminated, switch over to on route. See you next time.
Oh, nice. Nice. We had some coverage there for VATSIM.
WestJet 506, going offline, surveillance services terminated, switch over to on route. See you next time.
Stab trim. We'll do the after
KLM
checklist.
634 heavy, winds 22 at 7, clear to land, runway 26 right.
This round runway 26 right, KLM. Correct, please head it.
So trying 99, correction 991 heavy, I'm going offline, surveillance services terminated, switch over to the en route. Have a nice landing into Vancouver.
Thanks very much, Charlie 991.
WestJet 793, same for you, offline, radar services terminated, switch over to the en route. See you next time.
Okay, after landing, stab trim is reset. Flaps are up, no lights. Speed brake is down.
4811,
Auto brake is
I'm going
off.
offline.
Radar transponder is standby.
At 4, gusting 22 pitch.
Put that into transponder mode.
119.6, yeah.
Probe heat is off. Start switches are off. APU.
Gulf Sierra Papa, same for you.
Started on buses after land checklist complete.
Peak Meadows Tower, frequency. Don't remember off the top of my head, but hope to see you next time. See ya.
Roger that, we'll go over to 26 Trade Golf Sierra Papa, see ya.
And attention to any aircraft that I missed, I'm going offline. Your radar services are terminated. Switch over to appropriate frequencies. Have a nice rest of your guys' day. Enjoy Father's Day. See you next time.
Perfect. Oh, yeah, that was a nice little trip. If you enjoyed the video, take time, hit that like, share, subscribe, sign up for notifications, and you'll see videos like this when I put them out in the future. Definitely a lot of fun flying this iFly Max8 aircraft. And definitely a lot of fun flying those RNP approaches into Kelowna like we did earlier. Looking for gate 17. What that guy is going. That is. Oh, it doesn't have a flight plan yet. At least he didn't take my gate. Oh, gate 17. We'll get a taxi light off. It looks like we got the guidance here. Boeing 38M, that's us. And stop. Hit the parking brake. Transponder can go off. Got two blue APU. Start switches can go off.
Disarm and cross-check cabin doors.
Stroke off. Anti-collision off. Belts off. The hydraulic pumps off. Window heat off. Request deboarding. Super. Wow, that was a nice little flight. Again, welcome to Vancouver. Hope you enjoyed it. See if you got us on the right line. Yep, 737, 777, nice. So I guess this GSX profile is a little bit better than the one I had in Calgary. Super. Well, let's do a parking checklist. So parking brake is set. Start levers are cut off. Transponder is off. Electric hydraulic pumps A is off. Anti-ice is off. Window heat is off. And IRIS mode selectors, just leave it in nav. We'll say it's going to go through another through flight for our next crew. Taking over wherever they're going to go. Yeah, so basically, if you were done here, if another crew was taking over, you just leave the aircraft set up like this in a through flight configuration, and then it'd be ready for them to go. A lot of times, if you've been flying a lot, you'll reset the IRSs for them, and so you just turn them on, off, and then back on, and then you can initialize them again. And if you do that, I'll just do it real quick here, but it should kick off the. If I turn them off, you see the yaw damper is off. And so then once I turn them back on, So if I was taken over for a through, I would know just by doing my flow. If the yaw damper was off and the plane was in a through configuration, that means that the captain had reset the IRSs for me. So, and I can also check by just going in and looking at your nav data if everything's realigned. But that's just a tell that someone has reset the IRSs if you're doing a through flight and the yaw damper's off. Otherwise, it would be on. Anyway, yeah, great little trip. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do next week, but I was thinking maybe getting back into the Cessna 414, maybe doing some ops in Australia or New Zealand or something like that. Anyway, let me know in the comments if there's anything in particular you'd like to see, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. Again, thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time on the channel. Bandit out. Have a great rest of your weekend, and happy Father's Day to everybody.